What's going on, guys? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Today I want to talk a little bit about your endocrinology, your endocrine system, which is responsible for production and release of hormones in your body. And normally whenever you hear me talk about hormones, you're going to hear me talk about the anabolic ones, the ones that are responsible for building more muscle, burning more fat, the swole-friendly hormones like testosterone, HGH, insulin, TSH, things that will allow you to sport a more shredded, ripped up, and jacked physique. But gonna go a little bit different route today and talk about the anti-swole hormone, and specifically cortisol. Now, to me, cortisol is right up there with estrogen in its ability to bitchify you. It will wreck your gains faster than eating a whole bucket of bonbons while watching reruns of Oprah. Straight up Peg Bundy syndrome. So why is it that cortisol is such a piece of shit hormone in regards to your pursuits to build a more jacked and ripped up physique? Well, it all starts with why cortisol is typically released in high amounts into your body, all right? So typically speaking, your adrenal gland will spew out a bunch of this shit whenever it is experiencing a lot of stress from daily rigors in life, lack of sleep, or for a lot of you meatheads out there, pay attention to this one especially, whenever you're doing prolonged bouts of aerobic capacity work. Why is that important? Because most guys out there think that in order to get ripped, you have to do 30 minutes to an hour's worth of cardio, either right in the morning when you wake up or right after you work out. Both of which will definitely spike your cortisol. And what does that do? Three things in regards to you not getting the results you want. One, it will prevent and inhibit your body's ability to put itself through protein synthesis. You won't build muscle, okay? Two, not only will you not build muscle, it will actually break down existing muscle in order to turn it into glucose for ATP, which is the fuel that ignites muscular contraction. Okay, so not only will you not build muscle, it will break down and waste your muscle. And three, especially for you guys out there trying to get ripped up, it actually causes you to store body fat. So the same thing you think you're doing in order to get ripped up is actually making you fat. Congratulations. So where does that leave you? I mean, what can you do in order to burn fat if what you're doing right now you know is going to cause massive spikes in cortisol that will definitely derail the gains you're looking for? I like to tell people to do what's called metabolic conditioning. I personally call it brick shithouse training, and I've got an awesome routine for you that will show you exactly how to do it today. So next time you are going to plug in some aerobic capacity work, typically speaking in the morning or right after you lift weights, throw in a couple rounds of these high intensity routines, and I can guarantee you you're going to see faster fat loss and do so without losing any of the muscle mass or strength that you've been slaving away for. Okay, so what we have here is 5 rounds of a barbell complex with overhead press, RDLs, and some rows. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 overhead press followed by 1 RDL followed by 1 row, and then we're going to go right into 3 of each, then 5 of each, then back down to 3 of each, then 1 of each. And that's going to constitute 1 round. You have 5 rounds of this. Objective here is to do it as fast as possible. Now, doing that, of course, is going to have your heart rate going through the roof, and that's what we're looking for. The reason we want to focus on jacking up that heart rate is because that's going to create a very metabolic response. It's going to signal the pituitary gland to release a lot of TSH, a thyroid stimulating hormone, which then in part goes to the thyroid and causes a greater release in T3 and T4, which thus increases your resting metabolic rate, which will allow you to burn a lot of fat, not just during this workout, but after, when you're just sitting and chilling, doing whatever as well. So not only will workouts like this do a lot to help you burn more fat without causing massive spikes in cortisol, but you're also going to work on a lot of the weak point muscles necessary to help you build more muscle and increase your maximal strength. Hey dude, if you enjoyed that video and want more of the same, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now so that you don't miss any of the powerful tips and routines I'm going to be hooking you up with on a daily basis. And if you're looking to take your fat loss to the next level and do so without having to worry about losing any of the muscle mass or strength that you've been busting your ass for, make sure to get your free copy of the Get Ripped Insider by clicking this button right here. It's going to take you to the next page, which highlights everything you're going to be getting with this powerful free fat loss gift, as well as what you need to do in order to download it completely free of charge. So just click on that button right now, and I'll see you on the next page. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. Mandler